Today marks 1496 days, Shara, since I learned and continue to learn with you. My hope these insights will inspire you, support your dream, to help your goals, really empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about the things that you're not supposed to wait for. Yesterday I shared the things that we're supposed to wait for, but I think that there's a lot of things that we never supposed to wait for. So today we'll share probably 10, 11 things that we not supposed to wait for, never should wait for. So number one is permission to start. That's we're never supposed to wait for permission to start. That action is better than permission. We don't need permission from anybody, neither from ourselves. So when we say that, okay, I don't need permission, I don't need validation, I don't need approval, I need my own approval, that's it. That means that knowing that, but that we do not need to wait for permission, that could really allow us to really take that action that really moves us to the better tomorrow. I really love the saying that the longer you wait, the longer you wait. So what it means is that the longer you wait to take action, the longer you wait to get permission, the longer you wait to live a life based on the action that you take. Number two is perfect timing. We're not supposed to wait, never supposed to wait for perfect timing, because the perfect time doesn't exist. And that's not when you're waiting for perfect time. That means that you're waiting for something that doesn't exist. It never come. That means the most important part about personal growth and life in general is about taking action no matter what. Taking action when it's messy, taking action in the storm, in the house. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how small it is. That's where there's a beautiful quote that you love is if you're not able to fly, then run. If you're not able to run, then walk. If you're not able to walk, then crawl forward. Just don't stop. Just keep moving forward. And I think that's exactly what it says. Don't wait for perfect time. It doesn't exist. Number three, take care of your health. You're not supposed to wait for this as well. Like, oh, look, when I will have more money, when I have more relations, when I will have something, then I will take care of my health. But it might be that at some point we'll not have health at all and will not be able to focus on those urgencies. And we're never supposed to wait until we are able to work and prioritize our health. Because there's nothing more important than our health and energy. Because I always said that the most important resource in life is energy. Without energy, doesn't matter how much money you have, doesn't matter how much time you have, all it matters how much energy you have to allocate to the things that truly matter. Number four, learning the skills you know you need. We're never supposed to wait. Never supposed to wait to develop ourselves, develop the skill sets, to move towards it. Sometimes it's just developing understanding what kind of future do you want for yourself? Because when you know your vision, when you know who you want to become, you know exactly that, okay, this is who I want to become, and this is who I am, and this is the skill sets that I need to develop together. And this is never supposed to be wait to develop skills. I think this is extremely important to develop right now, right in the wait. And again, this is a part of that knowledge understanding. It doesn't matter how much you're able to allocate. The most important part is that you're able to at least allocate something. Number five is we're never supposed to wait. Letting go of what clearly isn't working. So being able to be the best quitter, that means that people are afraid of work quitting. But I think professionals who are really advanced and experts, masters, they understand that quitting is extremely important. Quitting on the things that is not working. So rather than waiting and hoping that things will work out, quitting on the paths, not quitting on a vision, but because I always love the analogy that the vision is like a mountain and there's 360-degree ways to get there. So if your path doesn't work, just quit on the path and choose another path that leads to the same vision, to the same mountaintop. And again, this is letting go is not supposed to wait of letting go. Number six is investing in yourself. You're not supposed to wait so that I will make more money or when I'll have more time. There could be so many things that we can really say to those. I will wait for something to happen to invest in myself. No, I think that the most important, this is very, very common. Like when we'll get the leadership position, then they will start reading leadership books. No, that's not how it works. You get leadership position because you develop yourself, you improve, you read books about leadership, you develop, improve yourself, and that will transfer so many different areas of life as well. So we're never supposed to wait investing in ourselves. Number seven, setting boundaries. And this is again, setting boundaries is such an important topic. Shows self-love, self-respect. And I think that when you have that, you will develop it. If you don't set your standards, you don't set your boundaries, that means we need to develop that self-love, self-respect. That we could set those boundaries, those non-negotiables, and really people could follow that. Because if we do not set boundaries, really people cross the boundaries without knowing it. And that drains our energy. So extremely important to set boundaries. You're not supposed to wait, because the longer wait, the harder it is to really develop those stronger boundaries, because people get used to doing things certain way. Number 8 is speaking the truth. We're not supposed to wait. Never supposed to wait for speaking the truth. Truth is supposed to be right away, as soon as possible. I think that sometimes we don't feel comfortable telling the truth. And again, this is part of us because we didn't develop our ability to have difficult conversations. And rather than telling the truth, we're going around it, being polite, or it's not the right time, or whatever it is. And we're not supposed to wait to tell the truth. Truth sets people for the better future, because it might be that it hurts right now, short term, much more, but in the long run will be so much, much better. And again, that's extremely important. Speaking the truth and not wait for that. Number 9, changing direction when heart knows. And I think that we're not supposed to wait. If you already have a gut feeling that something is off, I feel it. I think that is extremely important to really say that I will not wait. Extra second, third, fourth, fifth confirmation. But something happens. No, we need to make that choice. We need to make that choice. And I think that when you know exactly, and sometimes you really keep doing the same thing, and after a year, I knew that a year ago that this was not for me, but I kept pushing. And again, this is changing direction. Is we're not supposed to wait for that, because when you change direction, sometimes it's the best thing for you, because now you finally focus on the direction that you always needed to be on. Number 10 is gratitude and presence. Again, this is extremely important. We never supposed to wait to be grateful. Never supposed to wait to be present. Because I think that gratefulness is one of the most beautiful emotions ever, because that means that you're able to be grateful for so many things. It's thousands, millions of things. And sometimes we choose something negative. And I think that's one beautiful thing that I really love about gratefulness as well, that you're not able to have two emotions at the same time, negative or positive. And sometimes it's great to really allow those negative emotions to go through you. But after, we need to really be able to be grateful about those emotions. That shows that we are alive, that we care, that we are human. But at the same time, we need to really bring that presence, mindfulness, and gratefulness about all the things that is going right. I think that's really important. And I think that last thing that I want to mention is this, that we're never supposed to wait for daily efforts. No matter how small it is. That's important. Like people say, I want to be 100%. I want to allocate 10 hours. Doesn't matter. Like allocate 5 minutes. You'll develop so many things just by allocating to the things that matters. Just as little as possible. You build consistency. You build habits. You build identity while you're allocating a couple of minutes a day. And when you finally have more time, you're able to really use that identity, use those habits, you use those consistency that you already build, those foundations, and you'll achieve a much faster results than rather waiting. And there's something never supposed to wait for massive efforts. We just able to start from small daily efforts. So what is your effort as well? What do you think that we never supposed to wait? Because there's a lot of things we're not supposed to wait for. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.